Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. We have some breaking news. Jorge Solar has signed with the Miami Marlins, 3 years, $36 million. And Solar's got some opt outs after both 2022 and 2023. This is a big deal for the Miami Marlins, who had a big falling out with Derek Jeter, right before we got started again. And there's a lot of questions about where this franchise was heading. They had a lot of questions about post free agency, where they'd be standing in terms of actual money value that they'd be willing to hand out. Sheldon, I want to get your initial reaction to Miami, showing that they're willing to spend a little bit more money this year.
I think this is a case of both sides of the argument here. First of all, looking at Miami, I think that they are out on Nick Castellanos with this signing. They were looking for a big bat. Castellanos would have fit the bill for that. And that's ultimately where I think the divorce was between Jeter and the Marlins. I don't think they wanted to cash out all the way for Nick Castellanos. So they go here with a cheaper option and Jorge Soler, a pretty good contract here. $12 million annually for a player with his bat. It makes a lot of sense. He's a huge hitter. And in a league now that has a universal DH, it's a phenomenal fit. You have someone who you can plug right into the middle of your lineup. He's going to hit the ball with power. He's going to do a lot of really good things for you with the bat in his hand. So there's a lot of value here in Miami. I think they can make some noise in the NL East this year. The NL East a little bit divided. Of course, the Mets really, really strong, as well as the Atlanta Braves are the defending champions. But I think Miami, kind of a wild card here, a team that can make a lot of damage that no one's talking about right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at this lineup and what is currently constructed as. It was pretty suspect, the last couple of seasons. However, they add two formidable bats in that outfield with Avisail Garcia, Jorge Soler being two of those guys in free agency that they were prioritizing. I also am thinking that they're going to be adding some bullpen help as well. That is an area that they're going to struggle. Right now, their starting pitching is very, very strong heading into the year. A lot of very good pitchers that can pitch at a high level. And kind of looking at, where this lineup's at right now, a couple of questionable moves, with the acquisition of Jacob Stallings, that's going to help out at that catcher spot. Just wasn't getting it done last year with a combination of guys like Jorge Alfaro. He struggled mightily last year. Just a lot of different things that were going wrong in this Marlins lineup. They were not getting consistent production from the catcher spot, from the outfield spots. There are so many issues with this team. However, you have to feel a lot better with where they're at after resigning Miguel Rojas. That was a big deal to them. Brian Anderson should be healthy for the entire year. Jesus Aguilar is another guy that's going to make a big impact. So overall, I like what the Miami Marlins are doing. They're showing that they want to be a little aggressive. And I think this team can definitely do some things. Looking at what Jorge Soler was last year, he had 223, 27 home runs and 70 RBIs. So a lot to like about what he could potentially bring from a production standpoint. That a similar player last year, Adam Duvall, ended up getting traded. But I think, with the opt-outs and everything, I don't know if he sees it, the end of the contract. However, this is a trade chip later on if they decide to move on from him.
Yeah, it gives them that flexibility like you're talking about there. And again, just from a pure baseball standpoint, big power, you insert him into the middle of your lineup and your team's certainly better going into this next season. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe as well. If you're new to the channel, we'd love to have you in here. We've been posting more baseball content as of late, and we're hoping to keep that up. So if you guys could hit that subscribe button, it'll definitely help us out moving forward. And we'll catch you in the very next Utility Sports video.